Alright, I'm about to click on it too.
Okay, Coach, we are just west of downtown Denver off of I-25 at Empower Field at Mile High. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Detroit Lions. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
All right, Coach, so listen. All I need you to do is roll out to the right. I'm going to get this sack real quick.
Set, waiting.
What's he, Ron Miller?
Watch the curve, watch the curve.
No. This guy right here.
On first down, it's Stafford. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. After the sack on first down, Stafford, open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Roll back out. All right.
Throwing on third down, Stafford, eluding the pressure right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up fourth down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up first and 10 at their own 46. Here's the second year back from Southern Miss, Ito Smith. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Jamie Collins, formerly of the Browns, in on the tackle. 2, here's second and 8. From the shotgun, they run with Smith, and he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back deep, Danny Amendola. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Samson Abuka in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. To try again after the sack. Stafford, and he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard.
Let me check. He just needs 3 sacks.
You know, niggas can hurt you in the party.
All right, he only has 2 sacks, so I just need 1 more sack of him.
Here's Matt Wild now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Fielded just inside the 30. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
On the ready.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
They keep it with Smith on 1st down.
I need linebackers too.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Going through the drive.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. We're scoreless after 1.
He won't let nobody know about his black.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Ito Smith, and he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 18, ready. Now.
A 1st down carry for Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Ito Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first out of the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Wait, why is he a kick returner?
He's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a 1st down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about.
You just scored on me.
A couple of drives out getting a 1st down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here. They'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Jarrell Casey has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Samson Abukum. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Take it at the 37.
Oh, yeah, you gotta be joking.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Broncos score. 63 yards on a punt return score. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. McManus's point after is good. And it's now 14-0.
All right, you got to put him in, though.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, Let's
I'm going
see
to do
what
a
they can
man
do in
coverage.
turn on this kickoff.
And
a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Like so do slants, right?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start with.
Push R1 to... You can do it by pushing R1 to put him in real quick.
No, he's not even supposed to be in, like, for passing. Because he's slow. Alright. He's in.
Alright, you did it?
Yeah.
You got to make sure you put him in as your third down back, too. So do that real quick.
He is. I already did it.
Alright.
Ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
So,
down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board.
Alright, good.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That should have been a flag.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no return on so 4 and take
that's what he got.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're starting to put some space here. The first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. The second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the carry, here's Smith. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Romeo Okwara in on the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. He's got the first down and more past midfield.
Bro, what?
A huge play there for Denver. 59 yards. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Oh, back at the line and intercepted.
Oh, thank God.
Good positioning and it's picked off. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot
I thought that was
of
one of your
throws,
peoples
but
that caught
that
that.
wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one,
Because he
don't
rode
we? I mean, with the
at the
year
same
he's
time.
having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Where'd you get Edmonds?
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tremaine Edmonds, the Bills' leading tackler, is a rookie last year, and on the stop there. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. The shotgun snap for Stafford.
Oh, my God.
And pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Anthony
does everybody in
Barr
this
in
league
there to
do
get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
See, that was
Here's
Kerryon
Matt
Johnson.
Lyle
That wasn't
now.
Swift.
He's been terrific so far.
There's regular halfback, and then there's a 3rd down back.
Yeah, he is 3rd down. He was tired. He ran 3 plays in a row.
Taking it about the 16.
Let's go.
Bro, what? He just got...
He's loose
Let's go,
again.
Hamlin.
20.
Let's
I'm
go.
just not going to
And all the way home for a Broncos score. That'll go down as an 84-yard punt return. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 21-7. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff.
I'm not going to hold you. The only reason why you scored
That's
2 times is
in the
because
end
I thought he was
zone.
giving the ball back.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
And those runs.
Bro, I only have 1 TD run and 2 punt returns, go. You can't listen. The punt returns.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Why you
Picked off by
got
Justin Simmons. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just
He's not ready for
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup.
How many games
How will
left?
the
I
head
can't
coach
take
and his staff
this.
approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm?
You got one more game
Will they
after
just
this.
let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one now.
I can't take any more losing. The dude already had a losing record, so I was like, alright, bro. I guess I'll just finish off the losing record.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some changes.
That was
We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
That'd be cheating.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. On first and 10, here's Locke. And that's caught inside the 30.
Let's go.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Let's go.
A big play there. His first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Broncos push further out in front. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Oh, my God.
This will be taken very short. And
He is gone. He is gone. No, ain't no catch. That ain't my fault. He gone.
What is he doing?
I don't know, but he gone. After this season, he gone. He 30 anyway, like 34. I don't even know why he's still playing.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Amendola's got it complete.
Oh, my God.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second and 9.
I want him
out.
out.
A yard out of that last completion, and that makes this second and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Stafford looking to throw. Third one. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They are going to go for it. It's Stafford.
You got it?
Got his man, T.J. Hawkinson. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Let's buckle down, y'all. Let's buckle down.
About 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Watch the whip, 61, matchbox, light.
They go to Johnson again. And he's taken down inside the 30.
At this stage of the game, the run pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford.
No, wrong button.
Why would you bat it down?
Terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
On 2nd down, Johnson.
Oh, no. I said go. I said go. I don't know why I didn't dive.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. From the gun, Stafford toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. On the toss, here's Johnson.
Let's go.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal.
Give me this.
And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. Prater for the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance. Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming out.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Ready? 50, plant. General West.
They fake the handoff, now Locke. Looking deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty.
No, why are you punting it? Amendola sucks. He can't return nothing.
I think in this situation, the defender was making sure he could hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's go one more.
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. The Lions on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7.
Right there. Hey, Wahoo!
Operating from the gun. Stafford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. If you're thinking of a comeback here, you go to 2016. That's when Stafford had an NFL record 8 fourth-quarter comebacks. Despite playing all 16 games, he had 0. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
Hey, dude.
Let's go.
Hey, you think you know.
From the 50 at Stafford. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Hey,
it's a gain of 9 yards. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
One more. I know you're tired.
32.
Stafford on 3rd down.
Oh my God! Why did he try to catch it? It wasn't even to him. I am sick.
Those guys are sitting back and they're not playing receivers as much as everything I gave the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
I didn't even.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, exit. 54 is mine. Check. Watch 54.
Here we go on fourth. Stanford.
No.
And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Broncos will take over on down.
Yeah, he had it and dropped it.
So they really needed points here in a two-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. 25.
Yep.
25. Check 25.
Oh, I
He'll
should
go back to the ground
wrong
with Smith. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of point score. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Because no
Come
matter
on.
what you do to make an
Come
adjustment
on,
on
Ito.
defense,
Come on, Ito. Eat him up. Eat him up.
25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down.
Look at me. Dipper. Stop.
There it is.
First down. It's Smith. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
You ran into your own new linebackers.
His second
New
touchdown of
linebackers.
the game, his third on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Hell, you got the
Extra
first
point from
overall pick. You
McManus
got a lot
is
of
good.
leeway. What you gonna do?
And the lead now to 3
I'm
touchdowns
getting a
at
quarterback.
21.
Matthew Stafford gone.
After the touchdown, here's McManus
I
now
might
to kick
pick
it
up
away.
Justin Fields instead of Trevor Lawrence. Who knows?
I'll pick up Trevor Lawrence right away. But Justin Fields might be able to run.
Trevor Lawrence can run too. You see what he did to Ohio State.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
5.
On 2nd and 11 now.
Bro, what?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Anthony Barr, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7
does the
for
same
him on the
thing.
year.
Hey, Mike 7. Look at him.
3rd and long. It's Stanford. This complete to Jones.
That's not
And
true,
they're able to
cuz.
get this one across the 35.
Everybody I've played so far had done that
We're
same
inside of
stupid
2
blitz.
minutes left in this lopsided
Bro,
affair.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So the
All my stuff
Lions
is
in
original.
possession of the football.
Bucks did
as
it.
we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
That's a pick. Don't do that.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
That's
John Johnson with the INT. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive
Come on,
coordinator,
get there.
quarterback's coach.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd
You're telling me
time.
slow-ass DeRon
Picked off
Harmon's
by
catching
DeRon
it.
Harmon. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
when I was the Steelers. We've been
Bro,
through
That's
this.
3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
No, what team was I? The Chargers,
It's the
yeah.
holiday season. Because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Hey, tight.
Hey, 54.
After the interception, here's Stanford. Complete to Jones.
Hell,
And he'll
bro,
be
you were
tackled
passing
right
on the
on
wrong
the
dude
chalk
right
at a
there.
45.
I know that.
11 yards there on the line, first down.
First down, Lions.
0. Hey, Alpha.
On first down, Stafford here.
Told you. Don't pass. You cannot pass him.
They sack him back at the 42. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stage.
Get this touchdown real quick.
No. I'm sick of this.
I'm going to school anyway.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Sucky team.
Mike 40. Get ready. Go. Smith. Squeeze. Quit talking about it. Go.
A lot going to throw it here. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Pull it high.
Switch.
Hey, Foxtrot. Lead grip.
Now a play fake, and here's one.
Yes, sir.
And this will be
That diving thing is so
taking
good.
the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.